Sibylle Szaggars Redford, the accomplished German-born multimedia artist and the devoted wife of Robert Redford, offered a moving tribute to the man she had spent the past 2 decades of her life beside. In her words and reflections, her grief was unmistakable, yet woven through it was a profound gratitude for the years she shared with him. She described Robert not just as a celebrated actor, director, and activist admired by millions, but as the private, gentle, and deeply thoughtful husband who made every ordinary day meaningful. For her, his passing was not only the loss of a global icon, but the shattering of her own world. Born in Hamburg, Germany, Sibylle grew up with an early passion for art, nature, and culture. From her youth, she expressed herself through painting, photography, and later, through multimedia installations that explored themes of spirituality, environmental consciousness, and humanity's relationship with the earth. Her artistic vision always carried a universal message, that art could be a bridge to healing and awareness, a way to call people to responsibility for the world around them. By the time she met Robert Redford, she had already built a respected career as an artist, exhibiting her work internationally in cities such as Tokyo, Cairo, and Venice. Her creations combined visual imagery, music, film, and performance, reflecting her belief that art should be immersive and transformative. It was this shared love for creativity, along with a deep reverence for nature, that connected her and Robert so profoundly. Their paths crossed in 1990s, and a quiet but enduring relationship blossomed between them. Unlike the loud publicity of Hollywood romances, theirs was a love marked by privacy, mutual respect, and a shared vision for using art and influence to bring attention to the urgent issues of the world, especially environmental protection. After many years together, the couple married in July 2009 in Hamburg, Sibylle's hometown, in a ceremony that celebrated not fame, but intimacy and sincerity. In her tribute, Sibylle remembered Robert as her greatest source of support and encouragement. She spoke of the quiet evenings they spent in Sundance, Utah, where Robert had built not only a home, but a creative sanctuary that nurtured filmmakers and artists from around the globe. There, she found a partner who valued her individuality and respected her artistry, while she, in turn, admired his relentless dedication to storytelling, conservation, and justice. Her words painted the picture of a marriage that thrived in balance. She described Robert as a man who carried the weight of fame with humility, who loved the land more than the spotlight, and who found joy in simplicity. In her tribute, she emphasized that while the world mourned the film legend, she mourned the man who laughed with her over dinner, who encouraged her every artistic endeavor, who shared her passion for preserving nature, and who filled her life with tenderness. Sibylle reflected on their travels together, moments when art and activism intersected, and their shared dedication to making the world a more compassionate place. She recalled his unwavering curiosity, his childlike wonder at the natural world, and the way he always pushed her to pursue her creative dreams without compromise. To her, Robert was not just a partner, but a co-creator of a life built around love, art, and a commitment to leave the world better than they had found it. Her tribute also carried words of resilience. She spoke of honoring his legacy not only through memory, but through action, continuing their shared vision of fusing art with environmental and humanitarian causes. She promised to carry forward the light he had given her, to use her own art as a vessel for healing, and to remind the world that Robert Redford was not only an actor, but a man who cared deeply about humanity and the planet. As she ended her reflection, Sibylle's voice trembled with both sorrow and hope. She said that while she had lost her beloved husband, she had also gained a responsibility to make sure that his spirit of creativity, compassion, and courage would never be forgotten. To her, Robert was eternal, living on in the stories he told, the lives he touched, the landscapes he protected, and in the love they had shared. Her tribute, at once personal and universal, reminded all who listened that behind the celebrated public figure was a marriage defined by quiet strength, respect, and devotion. And while the world will remember Robert Redford for his extraordinary career and activism, Sibylle Szaggars will remember him as the love of her life, a man whose presence shaped her art, her purpose, and her heart forever.